Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Strompcast, episode 273. The league is back, and so are your boys. First, let me introduce you to the main man, Richard. How are you doing today, man?
I'm good. We got a new setup today. Look at this. We got Sporting jersey over here. We got another one kind of just off over yonder. We're actually like branded almost up in this bitch. Good though. Otherwise, nice, comfortable 2-0 win. I was relegated to listening to the radio, the Relatu old school style. I was driving on my way to see my fiance, so got to watch a highlight of this game. So, but I'll have some analysis for sure.
Yeah, nice. And Chris, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. Honestly, the Supertaça had me feeling not that amazing, not that thrilled. But honestly, we followed it up with probably one of like the top 5 overall performances, maybe of like the Reborja era, which was I guess a bit surprising but welcome. And hopefully we're ready to go now, and we keep moving in that direction.
Yeah, facts. You can follow myself there. Danny cannot be here today. He's still in Portugal enjoying his travels, but he will be back very soon indeed. But most importantly, make sure you follow all things Alvalade on all social media and podcast platforms. We do have some bad news, is that Goal Point seem to not have the ratings on the website. So we're not going to use Goal Point today. We are going to use
We are in shambles by this news, by the way. Sam told us this like 2 minutes before going live, and we were just borderline beside ourselves at this news.
I mean, a good host probably would have checked before going live, but it is what it is.
What's going to be gospel if Goal Point can't help us? Like, Goal Point was gospel.
Has to be foot mob unless, Goal Point clear their act together.
Utter woke nonsense.
Yeah, the ratings are a little bit different, but first let me get into the team. In goal, Rui Silva. Then we had Fresneda, Diomande, Ignacio, and Maxi. Diomande, Morita, Trincao, Pedro Gonçalves, Jenny, and Luis Suarez. And off the bench, we had new signing Ricardo Mangas, Zeno de Bast, and Giovanni Kenda. Chris, what were your overall thoughts on this game?
I thought that it was a very dominant performance that was pretty much pedal to the metal from the beginning. One-way traffic, creating chances. We forced their neck-tat goalkeeper into several saves. He actually played very well. I'm sure his rating reflects that. Yeah, 8.4, conceded a couple in the end, but I'm sure he'll probably be happy with that performance, and it will be a keeper that continues on radars of other clubs. But yeah, I think my only critique really is that we didn't score a goal earlier. Ultimately, we did get our goal before half, which was, I think, important. Obviously, right before half is like a devastating time to score. Casa Pia would have felt like they weathered the storm very well, going 0-0, regroup and try to just shit house again. But not to be. And then they weren't able to put the game away. I thought that Luis Suarez actually was fantastic, pressing. I think he's very unlucky to not score at least once. It's going to come for him very soon, but it was really good to see him put in a performance like that after it. It really just seemed like he was kind of uncomfortable when he came in against Benfica. Uneasy on his feet, slow to get his shot off. His 2 big chances are shots that are blocked, right? He's like on a breakaway and he looks like he's off balance. He's going to fall over. So yeah, I'm glad that's out of the way, it seems like. And now our $20 million forward is ready to hopefully start a great season. Trincão, silky, Humeland, excellent. Back line, strong. Obviously, I think I don't know if we can officially say that Fresneda is a failed signing at this point, but I mean, I think
I wouldn't categorize him as success.
He got his 4 or 5 months, right, where he was in the team a lot last season, kind of by necessity. We've got a new $10 million or 12 million euro signing in the same position.
Shiny new toy.
I'm ready to see him. I think I've seen enough Fresneda, I'll be honest. alone, maybe. Like, I don't even know if he really needs to stay. If Esgaio leaves, he'll probably end up staying by default. But, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I don't think it's worked out amazing. But other than him and maybe Jenny, slightly careless, and now there's exit rumors for him as well. Those are really my only critiques. Casa Pia only threatened once the game was resolved, and we were kind of, shifting onto the back foot a little bit naturally. No complaints at all. First game on the road, great support. No complaints.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as well. I thought we dominated from minute 0 to minute 90. We were all over them. Like you said, securing off Casa Pia, it would have been maybe 5 or 6 if it weren't for him. He was absolutely incredible. I do think we were also a little wasteful with our chances. You mentioned Luis Suarez, how good he was, but then he did miss a lot of, maybe not easy chances, but chances a striker of his level and of his price tag should be putting away. But I thought Luis Suarez was fantastic in link up and pressure and applying pressure as well. I can't say enough good things about Trincao. What a fantastic player he's been, especially under Rui Borges. He's been absolutely incredible. And although this graphic shows him on the right, he was behind Luis Suarez, and that's actually Pedro Gonzalez out to the right. But Trincao is just fantastic. A goal and an assist. Just, I think it was Richard or maybe Chris, you said a silky player. Just absolutely fantastic. Just such a luxury player and such a joy to watch as well. But I think everyone, I agree with Fresneda. I thought Jenny was the most frustrating. Everyone apart from Jenny, I feel like played very well. It was, like I said, complete domination. A change from the 3-back we saw last year in the league. And I know we saw it against Benfica, the 4-back. But even against Benfica, I said to Richard when we were live, I didn't think we played badly at all. I think we were just unlucky not to finish our chances. This game, it was a lot better. We finished our chances. Arguably could have finished a lot more. But in terms of overall squad cohesion, I thought it was fantastic. And Mangas as well, off the bench. I was impressed from his little cameo. 300,000 euros or whatever it was, coming in, doing a job. Fair enough. I don't know if he's going to be playing as much when Maxi returns from injury or Mateus Reis comes back. If he comes back or if he's sold, who knows? But yeah, it was a great performance from him as well. Kenda didn't really do much. DeBas didn't really have time to do anything either. But yeah, everyone on the pitch, for me, for Sporting, was fantastic. A shout out Jose Font, man. 41 years of age. He was still
going.
Still pretty good for them as well. Made a few crucial tackles in there as well. So yeah, shout out to Jose Font. But yeah, Richard, what were your thoughts in this game?
I was relegated to Relatu, like I said, but judging on the replay that I was able to actually get a hold of online and skimmed and scanned through, I wouldn't echo too much what you guys said. I'm not going to echo too much what you guys said. I thought Trincao was awesome. Chris made a great point. It would have been nice to get the goal a bit sooner. That being said, right before halftime is probably the next best time to get a goal if it's not early, because that's such a dagger to Casa Pia especially. I thought Pot had a good game. Even though he didn't score, he does get the assist on the one goal. Hulman getting a goal, the captain getting the goal, which was huge by him. I feel like the scoreline could have maybe been another goal or two. I thought their keeper played very well. Cicada played phenomenal at times. Really like what I saw from Suarez. Yeah, he doesn't score or get an assist, but I thought his play in the build-up, his link-up, just the way he was positioning and pressing was very encouraging. Arujo, I was happy with. I thought he was good coming up that side. I would agree with Jenny being a bit frustrating, which is kind of what we expect. Sometimes he does something really cool. Sometimes he just frustrates you, and it was a bit more of the frustrating side I found this week.
In the games where it's we can't really play out. It's frustrating. We're not getting numbers forward.
Yeah.
It's okay, yeah, bro. Honestly, take 3 guys on. See what happens.
Take a guy. Yeah, take a guy or two.
But bro, it is when it's not the case and we're dominating and he's just a turnover machine. It is horrible.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Morita was fine. He was just bang average for me. He's probably still not quite in full game shape. And it kind of showed, but I wasn't upset with anything about his performance specifically. I thought he was fine. Fresneda was bang average. I don't really have any riveting stuff to say.
He was just Fresneda.
He was one of the players on the pitch.
The only thing, I don't know what his actual stats were, but his crossing felt it was just
His crossing felt not good. I
These
think
are
I
just
feel
gonna be
like defensively
0 out of 4. Yeah, 0 out
yeah,
of 4.
I feel like defensively he was a bit better. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, offensively I felt like he brought nothing to
He's
the table.
never brought anything offensively.
It says here he had the most tackles in the match with 3. He won the most duels with 10, so that's fair. But yeah, I feel like his just general attacking prowess was leaving a lot to be desired. I thought defensively he was actually okay, which kind of gives me the bang average. Diomande was
the moments when we're like slowly building and it's like Trincão is out there or Jenny, you can tell that like they're like, should I
almost
pass
like
the ball to Ivan right now?
I'm gonna hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Is it almost like having an Gayu 2.0 where you're
and
not
like sometimes his movement is like weird and you're like, is he actually making the run or is he just trying to drop the defender?
Doing something? Like what's he doing? He's just trying stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sometimes hard.
It's weird to get a gauge on because I think you nailed it on the head there, Chris. It was almost like his Gayu 2.0 where if you give the ball to him, you almost feel like you're not really going to advance it much, if at all. It's going to be a lateral pass or a back pass with very little forward progression. And that's just kind of the vibes I get. Like, he's still young. He's still, 21, 22? So, he can find it. But like you said, we've got a shiny new $12 million right back that we're going to be.
And a lot of the times I feel like you could say he hasn't gotten enough minutes. He hasn't gotten. It's like he's gotten good minutes at this point.
Especially at points last season.
I feel like we can make an evaluation on the player.
Yeah, especially based on his minutes last season. I feel like it's
combined with the end of last season and the preseason and the 2 games so far.
Yeah, I think it's fair to make not a full judgment, but to have most of the report card kind of ready to go. You're just kind of waiting to see is there anything? Is he going to bump up that math mark by a couple % based on the test kind of thing? I feel like he is what he is. He's still young. You can find it obviously, but we got a shiny new right back that we're going to be getting soon. Literally.
I mean, he was on the bench today or last game.
So we'll probably be seeing him next game, I would imagine, get some actual minutes. There's not much else to say.
Allison was on the bench too.
Allison was on the bench.
Served his suspension.
Kodajima didn't get game time, which I thought maybe we would have seen him. But I guess because it's a 4 at the back, as opposed to a 3, you're a little less. You're probably going to see some of the center backs get more of the rotation, extended rest periods. Which is okay.
Diomande and Maxi Arujo coming off both with injuries, both hamstring injuries. It looked like so they're both out for at least a month.
Yeah, that sucks. Diomande it looked like he was in worse pain, and I was like, shit.
Welcome to the new sporting season, same as last season. Can't catch a break.
The left back position is going to be confusing because we've not got Maxi. Mateus Reis is still suspended, I think, for 3 or maybe 2 more games.
He's got 2 or 3,
It's just Mangas at the moment.
It's Mangas time.
It's Mangas time, baby.
I don't know if Nuno Santos is back anytime soon either, but
he's not. And even when he won't be ready for 90 or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he'll be ready for a half of.
He'll be ready for 20.
He'll be ready for at best a half, and it's probably gonna be closer to 20 to 30 minutes, really. So yeah, it's Mangas time, and I guess
Mangas time is fine.
Mangas time's okay. I actually didn't mind him this
35 minutes he put in this game.
He looks like if he's like that, based on the 35 minutes, we see a lot of that over longer stretches. That's a bargain of a transfer, especially. I'll be happy with that.
Why didn't no one else try to sign him?
He played in Russia, no?
I was wondering if there was going to be more of a paperwork issue or anything, but
I guess because he's not a Russian player, he's just playing he's a foreigner playing in Russia. So I feel like the paperwork probably would be extensive if he was a Russian coming from Russia, because he's already a Portuguese citizen and everything.
The football team did sign the dude who rescinded unilaterally with the Russian club, and he was Russian, right? So I mean, and that was futsal. So if they made it happen for futsal, they would have, in theory, made it.
Depends on what Russian team. Did he play for the Russian communists, or did he just play for another random Russian?
I don't think he played for that team. I think he played for a different.
That's still. Sidetrack. I will never forget that when we were reviewing futsal. It's like, who'd they play? The Russian communists.
Yeah,
No, really, who'd they play?
it's
No, that's the
actually
actual
team,
team.
and they're good. Yeah.
They're one of the best teams in Russia for futsal. That's crazy. But yeah, I imagine just because he was a Portuguese player coming back to Portugal from Russia as opposed to a Russian.
Would have been a great signing for
Yeah.
any of the teams in Portugal.
I'm surprised there were for the price we paid for him. I am
Yeah.
surprised that like a Braga or a Guimarães or even some of the mid-table teams, like a Santa Clara or somebody wasn't kind of after him because
That's in
that
their
was
budget.
that was in a lot of you would think a lot of teams' budgets, but I'm happy to take him on a
Yeah.
cheap. That's
I mean,
what we're
we
gonna see,
kind
see
of
a
need
lot
him
of.
now all of a sudden. So
Yeah, suddenly he's become indispensable. One game, indispensable Mangas. Let's go. But yeah, nothing really to add. Diomande was kind of average for me. I think he made like a couple mistakes, but he was also off injured, so not gonna hold too much against him. Happy with the win. It's a good start. You need to spam your points early, as we've seen in past seasons. Oh, there's the boy. Look at him.
Yeah, I was also thinking, did we get maybe the hometown discount or something?
Yeah, because he only came back because his wife was pregnant, I believe.
The top reply.
Yeah.
I've seen that image so many times.
Yeah.
What in the world is that? Get
It's
that off my screen.
something on TikTok.
Yeah. Let's get that off the screen real quick. Please and thank you. Jesus.
Nice to see, I suppose. Not the second photo, but the
Sure.
main.
Yeah, sure.
They
Sam.
both are actually.
Hey man, different strokes for different folks.
His Abu's smoking a ciggy,
That's like pure 90s right there.
Yeah, that's 99 right there, baby.
That's a 99 pick if there I've ever seen one.
Facts. We did have predictions only from myself.
Only one.
He's getting
one.
the points early. We didn't have a pod, so it fucked me up. Yeah.
You got a point. Stop the count.
Stop
the count.
He's on the board.
Didn't get a single goal scorer, which, to be fair, I probably should have.
I would have thought you would have got a goal. I thought you would have had at least a goal scorer too, but you get a point for the result.
Yeah, and I also didn't think Luis Suarez was going to start. That's why I put harder, and I thought maybe they'll give him, another bench cameo, but no, straight in.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. Sure.
Richard has already gone for.
Yeah, I wasn't letting that happen. I wasn't letting it happen 2 weeks in a row. I learned that I'm not here to mess around. I'm trying to go for Turin Campionato.
Chris, what is your prediction going to be for this game?
I think we're going to beat these guys at home at Alvalade.
New Alvalade too.
Nova Era 2.0. New field. New moteless situation. I mean,
new seats haven't been added yet. That's like next season. No,
I've seen the photos, obviously, but like I'm interested to see it on TV. I'm gonna go 3-0.
Okay, I almost went that too, actually. Sam, what are you saying?
I'm gonna go goal scorers Suarez. He's got to get one this game.
He's got to get one soon. Yeah.
Suarez. Pot soon as well.
Yeah.
And Trincão.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the guys we spam. Like we're early on in the season, I feel like that's the guys we'll probably spam a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because Joker is not being here anymore, so we got to. Goals got to come from somewhere. Obviously,
where are the 50 goals going to come from?
Where's 57 goals going to come from, or whatever the hell it was? Like. Got to come from somewhere or not.
I'm again going to go for the Rebor special like last week.
3-1. All right. I sees you.
Goals. I'm going to put Trincão. I think
interesting.
Just safe to bet on right now.
Trincão Mangas ×2.
I was actually going to put Mangas.
Oh, that's great. That's crazy from you. But go for
Mangas banger.
Mangas outside the boot banger.
If he scores a banger, bro. I think we've made the greatest signing.
We made the greatest signing of all time in Portuguese football.
Dude, that's like a 2008 value.
Yeah.
On a transfer.
Honestly, yeah. When you factored inflation, that's probably like something you'd pay like 15, 20 years ago.
And I'm going to go with Jenny for the third one. I still don't think Suarez gets a goal yet.
Will he be here? I mean, I think he'll be here. Unless he's sold in the next 3 days. But
Jenny? Is he leaving?
He's linked to leave.
They want 30 million.
Yeah.
Oh,
which they're not going to get.
I'd be okay with them staying.
But would they accept 18?
Would they accept 20 to 25?
I think if they want that new
they
winger,
won't get that either.
I think they accept 20.
I think 20 is the high end of what they could get.
Yeah, I think you get 20 and maybe you con someone in for a couple bonuses.
Maybe 15 plus 5 seems
15
maybe
plus
more
15
realistic.
plus like you could do like 15 plus maybe 7 if it's like crazy bonuses, like a couple of
It also we're also linked to linked to a winger today from Shakhtar who's valued at 30 million. So if we're making a $30 million signing.
We got linked to Kevin.
That's
Big
crazy.
Kevin and Yeremay in the same day.
I didn't think that we'd be making
I didn't think we had
and a 30 million euro signing this summer. But then again, the Jenny sale makes more sense if you're doing that. But
I mean, also because you look at they have the Gyökeres sale, which was like 60, 70 million or whatever. You have the Kenda and the Asugo sale. So that's like 3 sales at like 130 million or something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You tack on the Jet. I mean, they haven't done a ton of business this transfer window outside of Koch, which was already confirmed for not crazy money. Vagiannidis, and Suarez.
Well, it's gonna be. I mean, we're not getting both.
You're not getting both. I'd be mad if you got both. I'd be crazy if you got both.
So Kevin, I believe, has not signed, but Fulham are the favourites to sign him. They put
really in them.
I think they put a big bid in as well. See, like,
bro, what does Shakhtar just have a conveyor belt out? I thought the conveyor belt stopped.
Shakhtar has always had this
conveyor belt. Survived the Russian invasion. The
Shakhtar Brazilian conveyor belt lives on.
A lot of their dudes just rescinded and bounced. I thought that would like reset them for 15 years, but it clearly didn't.
Shakhtar want 50 mil, so I think that one is
that's probably not happening.
Yeah, it sounds like he's getting more and more out of our budget.
Yeah. But yeah, you look at like we had 3 or 4 big departures and then like a couple medium to larger signings. If you have a Jenny leave, I mean that's again pretty substantial money coming in where you're like, hey, we could just blow it on one of these guys, probably Yeremay, as opposed to Kevin at this point. But yeah, I didn't really realize we were like talks for Jenny had been that serious, so I'm moderately intrigued. I'd be happy to keep him just for the depth alone, but if you get a good offer, it's tough to say no.
And we've been linked with Jota Silva for the entire window.
Yeah,
I still think we'll get him. I do think we end up with Jota Silva as well.
Oh yeah, he's another one. We're only gonna get one of these guys.
No, I reckon we might get
two.
Jota.
I think we get
Yeremay and
I think
Jota?
we get Jota for sure, and Yeremay or whatever the shit.
He seems like he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, he said no to come on. Apparently, he said no to Chelsea, allegedly. So
I'd probably say no to Chelsea.
I'd say no to Chelsea at this point. Like
unless they're offering you like a 9-year deal, then it's like fuck it.
unless they're offering like unbelievable,
which they often do.
Yeah, but I think we get Jota Silva on loan or something. I don't think it's going to be a permanent deal or like an obligation to buy, like it was with Trincao a few years back.
It's probably like
Sporting don't get relegated.
It depends how out of the plans he is at Nottingham Forest. I haven't been locked in on that. Has he been playing?
No. So I believe they also need to sell to bring some more players in. So because they made Europa League now confirmed, but let me have a look at them on transfer market. We can see.
Yeah, because like I don't think he's gonna cost like crazy amounts, Jota Silva. And I feel like he would actually fit into this team.
5 to 7.
It's probably like 5 to 7, and then they might ask for like another 4 or 5 in bonuses, which is like acceptable to me.
I saw they brought in
kind of winger Dan and Doy.
They did bring in that Man City dude, I think, on loan, right?
James Maxi.
Yeah.
So take a look at their squad. We can see. So Cam Hudson and Doy still there. Jota Silva. They've just brought in Dan and Doy. They're going to bring in James McAtee. Morgan's White on the wing too. Yeah, he just signed this signing.
Chris Wood.
So I mean,
they were the ones that ended up getting Igor Jesus as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's funny because John Texter is the owner of Botafogo.
Bro, he's got Emirati citizenship as well, bro.
Is that Emirati? Is that Emirati? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like that's wild, bro.
That's really weird. That's Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I got no words.
That's like our boy Marcus Edwards with that
Cyprus.
passport.
He's got that Cypriot passport as well.
Dude, anytime he wants to,
He's got a call up waiting for him.
He's probably got a call up waiting for him.
Yeah, I do like Jota Silva as well. When he was last in Portugal,
like him.
he was pretty good. Let's see his stats. The last season, I don't think they were that bad. A lot of the time was spent off the bench, though.
He was a bench guy. 3 goals, 2 assists. Oh wait,
31
5
games,
goals, 3
Prem.
5 goals, 3 assists in all comps.
The qualifiers was technically Guimarães, but we'll ignore that. But yeah, everything else. 31 appearances in the Prem is pretty good. I know the minutes aren't really there, but it's not bad, I suppose.
It's not horrible. 5 goals, 3 assists, like for a guy who literally was like thrown into the Prem, like not the worst.
I don't think he played a single 90 minutes. That's crazy.
I don't think he played a 90 minutes. He played a lot of
time wasting subs.
He had a couple time wasters at the end there. Yeah,
did not play a single
mid-season. He
90
was playing some up and down.
He actually subbed in like every game for like 10
subbed in or subbed out. I think he did start a couple. It looks like.
Yeah, this one maybe subbed in.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a way to check. Oh no, it actually says one sec.
Yeah,
back.
If you go at the very bottom, it tells you starting 11. And
yeah.
So starting 11-5, substituting 26.
He started a few games.
But I mean, some good minutes in the FA Cup, I suppose. Well, 2 good minutes, I suppose. And then just standard.
Yeah.
And only 61 minutes in the FA Cup as well. And he
back
was
the goal against Luton.
Yeah. And back the goal against Newcastle as well, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind Jota Silva coming in. To be honest, Yeremay, I've never heard of before. It's a new one on me.
He's a new one. I'm not an FM snob, so I don't know.
He's been trapped in La Liga too because he has can't get out.
22 years of age. Let's have a look at his stats.
Younger for sure.
15 goals and 5 assists in 39 games. That's pretty good for a winger.
That's good for a winger.
It's really good.
He's worn the armband. I think is he from
Youth International too, worth noting.
Yeah.
Not a ton of minutes played, but Youth International says something.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder where was he at before? Was he Barcelona? Or is that just a random guess? Real Madrid.
Real Madrid youth. Yeah. Almost like Real Madrid doesn't develop players.
Yeah. And
then he went to Deportivo and that was it, really.
Yeah, fair. I mean, he started at Las Palmas, if you want to count that.
Yeah. But he looks good. The stats are good. I think shopping in the League 2 of Spain.
He's from the Canary Islands. By the way, I just caught this transfer. It happened like a week ago, but Hesse re-signed for Las Palmas. He's back.
Let's go.
After a brief stint in like Indonesia, he's back in Las Palmas.
Indonesia. That's crazy. I wouldn't have been able to guess where the hell he was. Indonesia.
And another former Sporting legend has signed on a random club. Francisco Giraldo signed for a second division Brazilian club.
He was in Qatar?
UAE.
UAE.
Yeah. And then he also went to like Indonesia or Philippines or
one of like those Southeast Asian kind of places. Okay. Yeah, that's different. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Play a lot in
Bro showed up for the Champions League and that was really it.
That was it. That's all they needed him for.
Man.
It's called being built for the big night, Chris.
He's back at Las Palmas. He's back home.
Baby.
Where he belongs.
He's back.
Baby. I also didn't know Thiago Ilori joined the new club. I only found this out.
What team is he on?
Who's he on? This is just turned into where does this Georgian player
first tier?
Georgia.
Koch's ends. Okay.
FC Dilla.
Can't say I've seen much of him. I guess that was last season. Only 10 games played in total. But I think he joined halfway through. Maybe.
FC Dilla.
FC Dilla, yeah.
Can't wait for their derby with FC Casa.
Nice. Did you get me just to repeat that for that joke?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not.
Hey, they played Conference League qualifiers.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. And he played 1 minute. And
That's
they
brutal.
lost 3-3, I suppose, in the away
Oh,
leg. They needed a
Could've
goal,
been-
and they were like, "Hey, Laurie."
if they had Elodie, it could have been 4-4.
True.
Could have been 4.
Do you have any other guys we recognise? I assume probably not.
Not that I'm thinking of who's out there. Like, what's Rafael Camacho up to these days? Like, who knows?
Got a
That's
bunch
the
of
only other.
Ghanaians.
A lot of Ghanaian boys are on, and Georgians. are free
Ivorian.
right now.
Camacho did go. Oh, Pedro Mendes, he's there as well. I recognise.
Oh
him.
my God, Pedro Mendes exists.
They
That's
got a-
not the same Pedro Mendes.
That's he was in League One, I think. Right?
Yeah.
starting there. Was it
Wow.
Estrella last year or the year before? And then see
Maybe, yeah.
the other. Nice.
Forgot that dude exists. Yeah,
Yeah, Rafael Camacho went somewhere as well. I can't remember what club it is. That I think it's in.
he was in Cyprus
Belgium?
for a minute.
Yeah,
but
no,
he
it might be
in Belgium.
Cyprus. Yeah.
That's too
He
many
wasn't.
clubs.
I remember him being in Cyprus.
Croatia.
at some
We're
point.
all wrong.
Croatia. He was in Cyprus, I think. Yeah, you're right.
He was at one point.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to know that. I'm ashamed
Yeah,
to
because he
have
played
that
under
knowledge about
Alan
it.
Pardew when he was there. No, it
One
was
of-
it was in Greece. It wasn't in Cyprus. So
At the
don't-
time, one of
Insane
our
link up.
higher feed signings.
Yeah, we had hope for him. Don't know
Well, if they've
why,
got
but we had
anyone.
hope for him.
They got anyone we recognise in
We
here?
were hoping that he was going to turn it around because it wasn't going amazing. for
It
him
wasn't
before
going
that.
great. We were hoping to get him on his upswing, and the upswing just never came.
Yeah, I don't recognise anyone else here. To be fair,
Ah.
but fair enough. You know,
Yeah,
I
a
don't think.
a lot of Georgians available though. That's for sure. Jeez.
Yeah, thanks. I just realised I'm sharing the wrong screen. My bad.
It's okay.
I was actually looking at a Camacho's team,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, just couldn't see anyone that I recognised in
They
here.
finished 10th last year.
Solid.
Fair play. But yes. Oh, they signed. I saw someone Casa Pia.
Someone from
Cool.
Casa Pia. Okay.
But yeah, there are some other transfer stories. Of course, we mentioned Vagiannidis and Mangas, who have
Yep.
joined now. But we still got some other stories that have come up in the last few days. And the one was about Jenny, when I can find it, was that he had apparently a lot of big clubs interested. Fenerbahce was rumored from a few sources, but record says that, he's not among the clubs. They're not among the clubs that are
Yeah.
after him. So maybe Jenny does go. I mean, I don't really understand why he, especially towards the end of last season, Rui Borg just preferred him to Kenda. But I thought Kenda was a lot better than Jenny was.
Yeah, I'd
towards the
agree
end
with
of last
that.
season. But then
And now there's
Kenda,
less incentive to play Kenda,
Because
Yeah.
he's just a lone guy, and like you've got your money, and you've also got your money for
Yeah.
him.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, if you get around sort of 25, 30 million, I would take that. Like, I think he's a
if
great
someone's
player,
paying that, you
It has to
drive
be
him.
a
You
Prem club.
drive him to the airport. But if they're only paying like 15 or something,
No one can pay 30 but a Prem club, I think, for him.
And
Yeah.
like, is there a Prem club that would really pay
I
that?
don't know.
He
just
was
like-
linked to. Yeah,
Honestly,
it
if
was
Fulham
linked to-
signs
Yeah.
Kevin, they probably won't sign
They
him.
probably won't sign. Yeah, he won't be going to Fulham. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Like
Facts.
even if you want to go to championship, like the most someone's paying is like 15, 20 tops.
Maybe
If
we
it's like a
can be
high-end
involved in the
championship.
Jota Silva deal, to be honest. But again, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, you know what? Never thought of that. Look at you, Chris. You should be on the sporting negotiation team, because that's actually not stupid. If they're
Yeah.
looking at, if they are really committed to Jota Silva.
as Guy was on the way out, boys.
I
Apparently,
saw that he was
Corinthians-
linked to Corinthians, but you know what?
Yeah.
Do not lose hope, because if you remember, like January 28th, the paperwork is signed. He's gone. He's signed with the Turkish club. It's over. The Ezgayo era is over. And then guess who was still on the team for the entire second half of the season? Ricardo Ezgayo. So
What a
until
time.
I see the picture of him holding that Corinthians shirt, I still got hope.
I did see something that Corinthians were fined by FIFA. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Oh, hopefully they get a transfer ban. Falls through.
You are so unserious right now. Not grow up.
So I don't know the
Who's
source,
my
but I've seen it a
Corinthians?
few times. But that apparently Corinthians owe a debt from another player. So
Oh,
I mean,
Huh.
maybe this guy does stay.
Wait, we owe them, and we're like, here, just take him. What?
No, they owe
owe
club,
for,
so
for another club. They owe for another
I
player,
see.
and FIFA's like, until you've cleared that off to the club,
never a good
you're
situation
not allowed
when that's
to.
happening.
Yeah, you're not allowed to sign anybody until further notice.
Football Wins with a great shout. Jenny worth 100 million alone just for those goals against Benfica.
The Benfica tormentor.
Each goal, 33 million.
Yeah, so I assume that probably one of them is on the way out. It's obviously not going to be Kenda because he's our player still, but is it going to be Kenda? Is it going to be Trincao? I doubt it. Pedro Gonzalez, I doubt it also. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be Trincao.
Yeah, I feel like if it was one of the other guys, we'd have heard a lot more as well at this point. Like if it was somebody on a
still like 2.5 weeks of the window, which is a while.
Yeah, I feel like there is a long time, but I feel like if it was going to be one of the bigger boys like Potter Trincao, I feel like we would have heard something like somewhat substantial by now.
Probably.
That's just my.
Potter, I don't think played well enough last season and was hurt too much to have any interest like that. But
Trincao
played well enough that there would be interest that we would have heard about probably. And there was very, very mildly at the very beginning, and then it instantly went away.
Yeah.
And it was never specific teams.
I'm assuming it's not like they're probably going to be staying unless somebody just decides to
Barcelona had like that deal where they could like buy him back for a decent rate. I don't remember what that time frame is expired now, so that doesn't even matter anymore.
I don't think he would fit in on that specific Barca. He didn't fit in when they brought him, but also
it was like 15 million or some shit like that, which in theory he would be worth more right now. But that can't even happen anymore. So
no, they've let the time lapse, so they would have to negotiate from scratch.
Yeah. I'm starting a movement, by the way, boys, and I need your help.
You're starting a movement. All right. Well, it depends on what this movement is. I'm open to
get Paulinho on the plane for this.
Get him on the plane, please.
Every time I watch Toluca, he scores.
Bro, this dude is on fire.
Yeah, it's not even a joke anymore. He's MVP of the league.
He's like the Mexican League Jokeres. Like, no, not even joking. Like, this dude is unbelievable.
He scored a bike the other night. He scored a scissor kick last night.
He scored a bicycle kick. Insane. Like, bro. I'm sorry. He has to get some serious consideration because I'm sorry. If I have to sit there and watch João Felix's bum ass on that fucking pitch in Canada, the States, or Mexico next year, get out of here.
Felix saved himself because now he's going to be playing regular minutes, so he'll like justify the call
next to Ronaldo as well.
Ronaldo,
put in a good word for me.
No, I'm sorry. Like this, we got no other strikers right now.
So if you obviously bring up Ronaldo, 100%. Okay, Gonzalo Ramos 2 as the backup. Bring Paulinho as number 3. Bring him. Even for the qualifiers, which takes place. Oh, I didn't mean to refresh there. Which takes place in September.
Yeah,
I think it's against like Armenia and Lithuania. Just call him up.
Get him in there.
Call him up. Get him some games. It's weird because Roberto Martinez is like call people up, and he said like Jalsa Moyes is close to being called up, and
which was
Silva was
an insane lie, by the way. Which was a crazy lie. Like you don't need to go like. Roberto Martinez,
why are you lying about that, bro?
You just don't need to lie about that. Like there's zero need. It was not prompted at all. Like there was no need for that statement. Like,
just at least get him for the qualifiers. There is no harm of getting him. And like you said, he's the MVP of the league. And if you're calling players from Saudi, I don't care. You should be calling players from Mexico as well. So yeah,
I would say like on this side of the world, it's one of the better leagues. Like I would probably put the Brazilian league as like the top league on this hemisphere.
The Mexican league,
but Mexico's up there. Mexico's a good league.
It's gotten like the lower 10 teams have gotten a little shittier, maybe since they've gotten rid of promotion and relegation.
Teams have gotten good.
Like even like whatchamacallit, like every time Juarez or Mazatlán comes and plays these MLS teams, bro, they get fucked up, and it's like. Yeah, I mean, they're not good. But neither is, like, Al Orkba, like 14th in Saudi. They're fucking awful too. So
There was Neom FC, like, or SC or whatever.
bro,
like,
I mean, we've never seen Neon SC. They could be just insane.
I don't even think they're a real club. I think it's just a collective figment of all our imaginations.
They're from a city that doesn't exist yet, but
that sounds made up to me.
It will exist someday, soon, maybe.
Schrodinger's city, like what the fuck it exists, but it doesn't. Like what the hell?
Yeah, they're playing at a loaned stadium while their city is being built.
Wow, that's how very Tugal of them. How very Portuguese league of them to be just playing in a different city and the one they're from. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I am 100%. You didn't need to sell me on that, Sam. I'm 100% on board the get Paulinho on the plane agenda. I'm with you on
Ramos
that.
is gonna keep, as long as he can keep. I think he nabbed a goal today off the bench, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep hanging around,
He's just gonna keep doing well.
I mean, you can say the same thing about CR7, bro. He's just gonna keep hanging around. So
he's gonna be there.
There's just not that many spots up for grabs right now. In that
just
area.
At least for the qualifiers. That's all. Like, but even still, the World Cup is in Mexico and America. He is playing there. He is used to the time difference.
He'll be used to the altitude. He'll be used to the altitudes that some of these stadiums are going to be in. He's going to be used to the climate because it gets hotter than balls over here in these parts of the world in the summer, bro. Like, and I'm sorry, Bamash while Felix can still get a call up. Paulinho should be getting a call up. I'm sorry. I'll die.
And it's like if he can't get it now,
he's never getting it
on the back of a 30-goal season. It's like it's literally impossible.
It's just not going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like Ryan Gauld. It's like, bro, there's literally nothing more that he could possibly.
He's done everything he could kind of do to try to justify.
I think it's just impossible for him to get a call up unless he plays for Aberdeen. It's impossible.
Yeah, unless he's playing in Scotland, they're just not going to justify calling him, which is too bad because I love Ryan Gauld.
Yeah, same here. I guess we can end it off on this one. The Sporting B also won their first game of the season against Torrent, 1-0 in the new league, League 2, of course. So,
who saw the newly promoted into the professional divisions for the first time? I think Lorosa with the late winner on the road at Marítimo.
I did not see that.
Yeah, they won their first game in the professional divisions.
Good for them.
So yeah, they have nice Adidas orange and white striped kits. Yeah, cool. You guys should look into that.
There's some fire kits in like the lower division. There's actually some fire kits even in the first division. I saw Santa Clara's kits, and those are actually pretty sweet. Umbro always does a good job.
My random not related kit take on the Primeira Liga this season is I feel like Moreirense has a gimmick kit every single season.
Yes.
I get why you would do the gimmick kit every couple years to like mix it up a little bit. Like Sporting has had like the stripes were zigzagged, it's like you can do some things to mix it up, but like I can't remember the last time they just had like the green and white checkers.
It's always some
it's always a gimmick like
thing. Yeah.
Come on, bring back, just give me a nice green.
Give me a nice simple kit. Just give me a simple kit.
Give me the checkers, Boavista, the same thing. You got to gimmick it up a little bit sometimes.
Boavista's gimmicked it up and then kept it traditional.
Yeah, so it's like, I was disappointed to see that they had a gimmick kit like yet again.
I like hot take. Like I do like Santa Clara's kits this year, especially the blue, the all blue one. Because if I was gonna ever get a Santa Clara kit, it would be the blue Azorian flag.
The Umbro, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, Umbro makes sick kits, man. I wish I like Nike's kits this year, and I've generally been okay with Nike's kits, but I really like.
We finally got sleeve stripes. Our kit looks good. Our kit looks good. I'll be honest, with the white shorts, the black shorts look good too.
Good.
The white
look good with the white.
They look good against Casa Pia. I'll be honest, that kit looked great.
Yeah, I even like the white away kit with the waves looks good. The green one's shit because we've seen a better version of that already.
Which one? The one that's an ode to the tiles? That's totally not. It just happens to be what the template looks like.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, the white one looks okay actually. It's not bad.
Yeah,
because it's kind of tough to mess up like an all white kit. Like you got to work at it. Yeah, the green one we've seen.
The green and black one, yeah.
The green one's not great. I'm curious to see because we've got like 4 or 5 kits this season.
And there's probably 2 or 3 more on the way, maybe 4 more.
Well, one's gonna probably be some sort of Stromp, I would imagine. And then after that, it's kind of a wild card. Like, do they do like a reverse retro, like NHL style? Do they do like a tribute kit?
They
Like,
did the pink one, so they're gonna have to have a
pinks.
crazy
They might do a
color.
they might do a pink one again. I wouldn't.
Maybe they'll do like a different cancer that's a different color.
Or maybe they just rock with pink again. Who knows? Because the
Who
pink one
knows?
did so well last year.
I feel like Sam has it. I see people wearing it and I'm like, yo, I kind of fucked up by not getting
I kind of messed with the pink one. Like, it's not bad.
It's like I can't get it now, and I'm sad I didn't.
Yeah, they might
It's a great
rock
summer top.
If they just drop a random ass color, I'm gonna have to cop it.
Bring back, I know, like I've got a yellow kit. Like you can't see it on camera, obviously, but like I wouldn't mind them bringing back like a yellow kit one time for the culture, like little yellow green action.
We had the purple, we had the orange.
We haven't had yellow in like 10. It's been 10 years since we had yellow. So I'm just saying, like, it was so nice. I had to put it in.
I mean, we had a highlighter yellow a few years.
We had the highlighter.
That was like a green highlighter. Yeah,
we kind of had a highlighter last year. It was like the lime, I guess, is different than highlighter.
Yeah.
We've had multiple limes as well, though.
We've had a few limes. We had a couple really nice black ones, like with green accents, which have
several
been cool.
Black ones.
Yeah, which have always usually hit.
Including our home kit last year.
Hey, that was the Stromp tribute, and then the other Stromp came in. It's like, well, wait a second. And it was like, well, wait a second. Hang on. There's a lot of tributes. We're just throwing stuff at the wall, hoping it sticks.
They made me laugh. They were like, it was a Stromp tribute, and then a random team in Ukraine had the exact same kit.
They ripped it off, yeah.
Oh, also, I feel like I have to say this because it is on a more serious note, and I read enough to be like, like the I don't know if you guys are aware of like the kind of weird case that Luis Suarez has that is following him.
We'd be remiss to not speak on
obviously that. You would think that Sporting did their homework on that and they feel pretty comfortable with that.
I hope so.
But at the same time, maybe they didn't. Obviously, any type of situation like that, it's like a domestic violence case that he settled out of court and kind of made it go away like 2 years ago. I don't know. I have my eye on him. I'll say that much. He was, obviously he's never like convicted or anything, but it sketches me out. Any no matter who's involved with it, our rival, our player, we thankfully haven't had to deal with this. I feel like that much as Sporting fans. Several clubs have to deal with it more. It's not like we just signed like Thomas Partey or something, but it is. He's on my radar, and I'll be keeping. He's
on the watch list,
and I'm not that thrilled about it, but it is what it is, and I guess I trust that they feel comfortable about it.
I'm with you.
Because he's an expensive signing, bro. Like
he's one of the most expensive signings in club history. So I would hope they did their homework. Because if they didn't, it would be a really dumb and borderline unforgivable look for the club. I'm with you, Chris. Like he's definitely on the watch list for sure because of that.
Yeah, apparently the case was resolved out of court, like Chris mentioned. So, I mean, formally not convicted of anything or charged of anything, but
sometimes that means nothing though.
It's tough to
it's tough. Like we just had a huge case here in Canada where it's like you weren't found guilty of anything, but it's like you guys definitely did some shady stuff here, like hockey player. I don't know if you saw that in the news, Chris, because
I think I did see that.
Yeah, like it was one of those.
It was like the youth hockey team, right, or something.
Yeah, it was our World Junior team from like several years ago, and it's like
see that.
It's like okay, like you guys weren't convicted of anything,
it's tough to prove anything without like a video, And even if you do have a video, sometimes
it means nothing.
So it's just
it sucks that that's still as prevalent, those types of cases, unfortunately. So it stinks.
But the fact that it was resolved made me think Sporting did their homework anyway and was like, cool, it's been resolved.
Like, whatever. Yeah.
Because it only came to light because there was a story when he was still at Almeria in 2023 or 2024 that came out. So, yeah, I guess it was just already sorted by that point. There are two more things I want to touch on quickly. One is a quote of now evicted Big Brother housemate, Bruno de Carvalho, for I don't know if you saw it. Kicking
I
a
don't know if
contestant.
we can show the clip without.
We definitely
copyright.
can't show the
We
clip.
probably can't show the clip.
We
I'm
100%
sure we
can't
can.
show the. No, I doubt. It's what
I
TDI knows.
advise you to check out the clip because
I advise you to check out the clip. We'll post it on
I
our
don't know
Twitter.
VAR. I think it's only a yellow. I'll be honest. But
Yeah, not above the shin, just on the foot.
he was given a straight
It
red.
was. What was the quote again? I forget.
An absolute scorching quote. To
Disappointment. Yeah, now I remember. Let me
Like,
read
Rui-
this verbatim. Rui Patricio was a disappointment as a person. He proved to be a false, petty, mediocre person. He doesn't even have an ego. I don't think he has the intelligence to have an ego. He was truly disappointment as a person. Absolutely insane insult. Like, how do you come back from that if you're Rui Patricio?
I don't think he even has the intelligence to have an ego. Is one of the coldest
It's
lines.
one of the coldest quotes of all time, bro. How do you come back from?
And
what
it's
do you
like, I don't know.
respond
It just
with?
kind of does feel like that whole thing. He was just he was a puppet, you know. He was just being manipulated. He
What do
didn't even
you-
have his own take on anything.
What do
know?
you if someone hits you with that? Like, what do you even respond with?
Yeah.
Like, you just can't. That's unbelievable. I'm not a Bruno Di Carvalho fan, but that's one of the hardest.
He
hardest
might be
insults
one
all
of the
time.
only Rescission boys who has not been I feel like he has not rehabbed his image in any way.
He's done nothing to
Like,
rehab his image
People
whatsoever.
aren't really mad at Bruno. People aren't really mad at Bas Doss.
Even Rafael
People
Leao,
aren't even really mad at William Carvalho that much.
Rafael
People aren't
Leao,
even-
people have kind
Abby-
of softened
Abby
on.
just like a meme at this point more than anything. But,
Jelson, no
I
one even cares
feel
about.
like no one even cares about Jelson. But
Like, does
really,
he even
it's like,
exist? Like, who's he
I don't know.
playing
I feel like
for?
people are just like, yeah, man, this guy.
The biggest thing to happen to
he's a
Jelson was when he
fucker.
assaulted that referee, if you remember, maybe a few
Yeah.
years ago in Monaco.
Like a
and he
year
got
or
suspended
two,
for
yeah.
like a year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I feel like you're right, Chris. Like, even Rafael Leao, like, people have kind of like, he's done some rehab where sporting fans like, yeah, okay, like, you were a
And I'll be honest,
17-year-old, like,
if he really wanted to be a complete doucher about the whole thing,
good,
he
like,
could
whatever.
he could speak negatively about Sporting whenever he has the opportunity to.
Yeah,
And he doesn't.
yeah.
So
You're right.
right, I think he just was a kid who was just kind of being manipulated by bad actors.
He
in
was
a
an
way.
18-year-old who definitely just didn't know.
Was just getting told, yeah, do
better.
this, do this, do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you to this club. We're gonna do this. It's gonna work. And it kind of did work out in a weird, fucked up way. But he did have to pay Vax Sporting a lot of money, and is still paying Vax Sporting a lot of money. So
he's also just like in interviews, like you can tell he's like not outwardly sad, but you get the feeling where he's like, if I could do that again, like I would change.
Yeah, so I feel like
went
even
about
he was
things.
like the original Ratu Leão, like
Yeah,
bro, but he just hasn't.
Rui doesn't give a
come
shit,
back,
man.
I don't think, and he doesn't even seem like he gives a shit enough to try to come back.
Well, it's because well, you know what? Because he doesn't have an ego. He's not smart enough to have one.
Which honestly kind of leads credence to the quote, you know.
He is currently a free agent, and I was sure when Frank Israel left that he was going to be the backup.
You were
Oh
convinced. You
my
came on this show and
that
you
would
were
be
banging your fist saying, "We're going to sign this guy."
I actually saw him doing like a backyard training sesh, so he's looking to get signed, I think.
I mean, he's 37, and he was the first signing in the Club World Cup only for that month. He was signed.
You know what?
Yeah, and he played.
He did. He was their number one.
Rui, I'll tell you what, we need a backup goalkeeper for my 7-a-side team this fall. So hit me up if you're interested for Beta Kingston. We'll treat you right. We'll make you some Bifanas. We'll buy you a 6-pack of Superbock. You'll be on your way. Maybe a kit. We'll give you a kit. Kit will be included. You don't have to pay for the kit. We'll get you a kit. No name on the back because that's extra. But we'll give you the kit. We'll give you the number.
I'm sure we can afford it. It's fine.
And we'll give you some Superbox.
Yeah, he probably got like $4 million for that 1 month.
Oh, yeah, at least you've had to get at least a couple mil. I would assume so.
Yeah. In fact, speaking of goalkeepers, Antonio Adan linking up with Sapinto in Iran.
What a combo!
And they dropped their first game.
Yeah, it was their Community Shield version.
Of their version of like the Super Tosser community. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, and I did watch the highlights. None of the goals his fault. It was a penalty and then just another goal, which was fine. None of the goals on Adan. But he did start and they did lose. So, make that what you will.
We'll be tracking it.
We'll we'll be keeping an eye on
We
that
will be
one.
tracking the Iranian Super League.
We'll be scoreboard watching the Iranian First Division. Confirmed.
Facts. A whole year without playing as well, and straight back into.
That's insane to me. Like he's been off a whole year and he's just back to playing. Like not even injury related, really. Just or not necessarily injury related. Just kind of there. Just no one wanted him.
Yeah, facts. And lastly, something that actually happened today, and that was the purchase of
Alvalade.
There we go. Has been finalized today for the club. 17 million euros. It was voted on and proven 95% during a previous AG. A long time coming, most definitely. And
yeah, they've got big plans for that. I know they've already started with museum updates. I don't know if anybody follows Pedro from Sporting 160, but he posts some updates on some of the work they're doing in the museum. He's been posting a lot of the updates on the stadium. So seats don't come this year. Just the moat and the lowering of the pitch was this year, correct?
I think 26-27 is the theoretical end date.
I think next summer is the plan to finish all the inside stuff, like the moat and like the rest of the seating. But the pitch has been lowered. And next year will be the stands being moved closer. And then I guess it's just ancillary stuff like museum and like club shop stuff and any exterior things at this point. Most of the inside, if not all of it, will be done by this time next season, this time next year.
Yeah,
cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it looks like.
Ciudad Sporting.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
About 3 years ago, was a complete laughing stock.
Yeah.
There was really no actual big repairs.
What do you mean? What do you mean? They put a basketball hoop and
like
some 3D art and like a 2-lane semi-running track. What do you mean?
Yeah,
they did so much.
They were trying to think back to those days when they were posting that shit and like flexing it and being like Ciudad Sporting, right?
We're
I mean,
cool.
it was. We made fun of them because it was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing,
right? But these, now it seems like Ciudad Sporting is taking shape in a more real way. So that's good. You deserve to be clowned before, but respect now.
They're making up for it.
We used to say on the show all the time, even back in like 2021, like Alvalade is falling apart. Like
Alvalade looked like shit. Like Alvalade on TV.
Why isn't anyone doing anything? It hasn't been touched since like 2004. Like it
hasn't been touched since it hadn't been touched since the day it opened.
Like the signs were all peeling. It was
the most that they had done was they painted the stairs.
Yeah, it was not amazing. And I haven't been recently in the last 2 years, but I mean it looks pretty good to me.
It looks like from all the photos and videos that we're seeing on like Twitter, on Reddit and stuff, like it looks so
it's tens of millions,
of
dollars versus like, I mean, how much did the hoop cost? $5K, so you kind of get what you pay for in a sense.
Yeah. Facts. And lastly, actually, just another thing I missed. That Sporting renewing their sponsorship with Betano until 2029.
We thought it was with Hillman for a second. A few people, including us, got.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad on this shirt. It
looks okay. It looks fine.
Betting sponsors are what they are. It seems like everyone has them now. It seems like it's tough to avoid, but at least it doesn't look hideous. It doesn't have like some of the betting sponsors that have just like purple in the logo. And it just like it will ruin any shirt.
Look at like half of the Premier League shirts, and they just look so out of place.
The 25-26 Watford kit is fucked.
It's bad.
So yeah, like all things considered, it's fine.
Yeah, it looks fine on the kit. Like I've been a proponent. I'm not a huge.
They added a little lightning bolt in the B.
They updated their font choices a little bit. Like I've said, I've been on record. I'm not the biggest fan of betting sponsors. It is what it is. That's just the way the sport's gone. That being said, at least this one doesn't look as horrendous as like some of the other betting sponsors that we've seen. And like if you like I said, go to England, there's some horrendous looking sponsors that ruin otherwise
Big
good kits.
stickery patch or something.
Oh, it's just
you know,
just a big blotch
a
or
big,
like crazy
a big colorful
assortment
that doesn't match the kit at all. Stickery,
or like
yeah.
or just like 8 different fonts.
Yeah.
Like it looks awful. Some of them. I think it was Burnley or something had a crazy betting sponsor, and it was like English and then like Mandarin writing and then something else. I'm like,
Yeah, the ones that have the
doing?
Mandarin writing are crazy.
This is
like come on. I mean, that it's not a
diabolical.
it's not a bad kit otherwise, but then Mr. Q is just
Mr. Q's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
That's the Mr. Q kit, you know.
That's like the sporting kit that has the frog.
Yeah,
like, that's a
the
solid
kit. That's the frog.
That's
kit.
a solid kit, but I always think of that as the Kermit the Frog kit.
Yeah,
like it's such a nice kit, but I cannot bring myself when it comes up online to buy because of that goddamn frog that looks like a freaking Kermit on the front. I can't. It's the frog kit. They got Mr. Q. It's just it's doing too much lifting.
I bought that frog kit and I put it in the wash and it all came off.
Peeled.
I was very disappointed.
I found a lot of the Puma kits from 2007 to 2009 do that.
The earlier Puma ones were shittier than the later ones.
Garbage, yeah. The one Sam's got now holds up really well.
The first year of Puma, 06, 07, that kit is shite.
Yeah, I love those. I love the
all
looks
the
of those
logos
kits,
are stick on, including the sporting,
including the
pad.
Yeah,
it's so shite. Yeah,
and I love the actual look and designs of those kits, but yeah, they were shite quality.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think that's all we've got for today, unless you two can think of anything else.
I think that's everything I can think of. There's not really any Dilly Dodge or ladies stuff going on yet, so but we'll be keeping an eye on that.
Anna Borsch tore ACL, which is
for Benfica. Damn.
Played 0 games for Benfica. Left Sporting, signed for Benfica, tore ACL. Tough. Best of luck on the recovery. You know, Portuguese national team player, but shitty.
Yeah. Facts.
Shit happens.
Make sure you follow Chris there. You can follow Richard there. Shout out to Danny as well, who can't be here today, but follow him there. You can follow me there. Most importantly, follow all things Alvalade on all social media and podcast platforms. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week. Peace.